Thanks again, guys, for hopping on. I'm grateful you're here. I'm excited to kind of lead you guys through this practice. I invite you to really start however you want. So I know, Colleen, I think you're sitting outside somewhere. So just get comfortable wherever you're at, um, whatever that means for you. So you might come into a nice, comfortable seated position. Maybe you want to come down onto your back. Child's pose, also an option for you. We will be here for several breaths, so I just encourage you to find a position that feels supported, comfortable, one that's going to allow you to rest easy as we just give ourselves the opportunity to arrive. Allowing those arms, legs to land wherever they want to land. Giving yourself the opportunity to arrive slowly. No rush here. And remember, we're arriving here not as the teacher, not as the one who knows, but simply as someone here to experience. Allowing your body to settle however it naturally wants to. As you eventually land in this position of stillness, a gentle reminder here that there is nothing to demonstrate. There is nothing to quote unquote get right. Only your willingness to arrive with that student mindset. And if you haven't already, I invite you to soften your gaze or maybe close the eyes altogether. And just begin to notice your breath, just as it is. No need to shape it or deepen it. Just observing, feeling the inhale as it enters. Observing, feeling the exhale as it leaves. See if you can let go of anticipating what comes next or tracking how this might look from the outside. And let yourself drop underneath that, into sensation, into presence. And for the next few moments, there is no one to lead, nothing to offer, nothing to refine, just this breath, this body, this experience unfolding in real time. We'll revel here for a moment or two. Now, when we start to move in our practice, and if you notice the habit to perform, to adjust, to evaluate, simply acknowledge it. And then gently come back to this feeling, to experiencing this practice as the student. Let us anchor into the intention of our practice. I invite you to repeat these words of affirmation silently, or feel free to say this out loud. I release the role I've learned to play and return to the experience of being. I release the role I've learned to play and return to the experience of being. I will lovingly set those words of affirmation aside for now, allowing for 3 cleansing breaths. I invite you to take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Twice more. Deep breath in, fill up. Deep breath out, let it go. One more. Deep breath in, fill up. Deep breath out, let it go. Start to invite gentle movement back into the body of your choice. You might wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe you roll wrists and ankles. You can start to move the head, the neck, the shoulders. Just truly find whatever feels best, whatever feels good as we slowly start to wake the body. And then eventually meeting each other in a tabletop position. No need to rush to get there. Pretty big transition wherever you're at. So take your time. And then we'll stack those limbs when you're ready. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Now ask yourself already, are we anticipating? Do we know where we're headed? Probably. Let's anchor into the present though as we get ready for those cat cows. Dropping the navel down. Chin's gonna go up. Inhale for that cow. Exhale, tuck the chin, round the back. Exhale for that cat. Now you're gonna take it away from here. Move to your rhythm of breath, adding any gentle movement in between that you prefer. So you can kind of rock those hips forward and back. You might bump those hips side to side. Checking in with yourself here. You might even take this opportunity to keep the eyes closed as you notice what feels good. Notice what maybe doesn't. All without judgment. Just here to witness. We'll give it one more round. And on that next breath in, coming back to a neutral table, tiger crunches, kick that right foot up towards the ceiling, right knee is bent, acting as though you're trying to stamp the bottom of the right foot up towards your ceiling, elbow creases drawing forward, little bend in those elbows, squeeze that right glute, and then shine that heart forward and out, gaze straight ahead. We're gonna kick the foot up, breath in, exhale, pull the knee into the belly, tuck the chin, round the back. Inhale, kick that up. Exhale, pull it in. One more. Kick it up. Pull it in. Inhale, kick that foot up. You can stay here. Shine that heart forward and out. Little cobra lift in the chest. Option 2, full firebird pose. Reach the left hand for the right foot or ankle. See if you can catch it. If you're able to catch that foot, option to start to kick the foot into your hand. That's going to deepen the back bend. It's going to open the left shoulder. Find your way, find your version. Find that steadiness with the breath here. 2 more cycles of breath. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Extend that right leg back, left arm forward. Give it an intentional breath in. Exhale, lower the right toes down, left hand down. Step your left foot back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly, however you want to do it. You can keep the knees lifted. You can lower the knees down. Just squeeze the elbows into the side bodies. Release the tops of the toes. Hands are right by the rib cage. Press up. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, bend the right knee. You can stay just like this. Option to get a little funky, we're going to roll onto the left side. Right foot's going to come behind the back of that left knee. Weight in the left hand. Maybe we press up, wild thing. Lift that seat up towards the ceiling. Reach your right arm all the way up and back. Give it a full cycle of breath here. And then slowly lower that left hip down, right hand down. Unravel, come back to the belly. Once again, lift, inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower, tabletop. We'll meet there. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Now we're gonna get ready to do that all again on the left side. Starting with those tiger crunches. Kick that left foot up. Set this up. Press the hands firmly into the mat. Squeeze the glute. Shine the heart forward and out. Kick up, breath in. Exhale, pull the knee in, round the back. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, pull it in. One more, kick it up. Pull it in. Inhale, kick it up. You can stay here. Beautiful place to be. Shine that heart forward and out. Option 2, full firebird. We're going to take our right hand, reach for the left foot or ankle. See if you can catch it. If we're able to catch it, option to kick the foot into your hand. Find your version. Do what feels best. Wherever you are at, anchor into that breath. Find steadiness there. 2 more cycles. Opposite leg, opposite arm. Extend that left leg back. Right arm reaching forward. Give it a breath in. Exhale, lower the left toes down, right hand down. Step your right foot back, plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to the belly your way. Knees lifted, knees on the ground, you decide. Releasing the tops of the toes. Lift, inhale, low cobra. Exhale, bend the left knee. Now you can stay here. Option to get a little funky, we're going to roll over onto the right side. Left foot's going to come down behind the back of that right knee. Weight in the right hand. Maybe we lift. Wild thing. Shining that heart up towards the ceiling. Give it a full cycle of breath. Left hip's going to come down. Right hip. Left hand's going to come down. Unravel. Come back to the belly. Inhale, lift. Low cobra. Maybe we take a full cobra. Maybe we go for the up dog. Lift those knees. On your exhale, down dog. Peel those hips up towards the ceiling, and then once you arrive, find any gentle movement you prefer. You might pedal it. You might find that little hip sway. Taking your time here to settle in. Continuing to notice what you notice. Continuing to check in with the breath, making that breath-body connection. And in these sweet moments of pause throughout our practice, can we not only come back to the breath and the body, but can we come back to the intention of our practice? Remembering those words of affirmation, I release the role of what I've learned to play and return to the experience of being. On your next inhale, look forward. You can walk, step, or hop, top of the mat, holding forward. Halfway lift, breath in. Back is flat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, we're going to come into a chair pose. Bend those knees, reaching the arms forward or up by the ears, whatever feels best for those shoulders. Take a peek. Make sure you can see those toes. Draw the knees back if you need. We're going to fill up. Exhale, one-legged mountain pose, your version. Sweep the arms down. You're going to pop up the left heel. Maybe we pull the left knee all the way up to the belly. Inhale, sink that seat, come back to that chair. Exhale, switch sides. Sweep the arms, pull the right heel up or right knee all the way up. Find your way. Inhale, come back to that chair. Exhale, let's fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Lower those hands, hop or step it back, lower all the way down to the belly. We're going to find that kind of funky vinyasa with that wild thing. Lift, inhale, low cobra. Exhale, bend the right knee. Stay here or roll over onto the left side. Inhale. Exhale, maybe we lift for that wild thing. Give it a goodbye inhale here. Exhale, lower the left hip down. Right hand down, unravel. Inhale, lift, low cobra. Other side, bend the left knee, exhale. Stay or roll over onto the right side. Maybe we lift into that wild thing, exhale. Give yourself that breath in. Gently lower that right hip down, left hand down, unravel. Inhale, lift, low cobra, full cobra, or up dog. Exhale, down dog. So we're going to add on, sweep that right leg up, breath in. Exhale to step it through, crescent high lunge. Rise, inhale. Check in with that foundation, right knees Stacked over that right ankle, right toes pointing forward. Back left heel is lifted. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Find your center line. We'll fill up here. You're going to find your version of that one-legged mountain pose here. So sweep those arms, tap the left ball of the foot forward. Maybe we pull up that left knee. You can stay here. This is a beautiful place to be. Option 2, we can explore dancer's pose. Start to pull that left heel in towards the left glute. See if you can catch the foot. Reach the right arm forward. Find softness where you can. Make sure we're not locking that standing right knee. Keep softness in that joint. Option to shift forward at the hip creases. Option to start to kick the foot into your hand. Wherever you are, try not to anticipate. Try not to perform here. This is where we physically practice the intention. There is no right or wrong. There is no performance. Simply the experience. Be here for it. One more breath. Now let's meet in that one-legged mountain pose. If you're not there already, pull that left knee up. Breath in. Exhale, guide the left foot back. Crescent high lunge. We'll give ourselves a goodbye inhale. Float those hands down. Step your right foot back through this traditional vinyasa. Take it or leave it. You can lower the knees. You can go through that traditional chaturanga. Cobra or up dog inhale. Exhale, take it back. Down dog. Good. Get ready for the other side. Left leg's gonna lift. Breath in. Exhale to step it through. High lunge. We'll rise. Inhale. Take your time for that transition. Check in with the foundation. Left knee over left ankle. Squeeze the inner thighs in towards each other. Draw the rib cage back. We'll fill up here. One-legged, your version. Exhale. Sweep the arms. Tap the right ball of the foot forward. Maybe we lift that right knee. Option to explore that dancer's pose. We're going to start to squeeze that right heel in towards the glute. See if you can catch the foot. Reach the left arm forward. Watch the left knee. Protect that joint. Try not to lock it. Maybe you shift forward at the hip creases. Maybe you start to kick the foot into your hand. Remember, physically practicing the intention here. No need to perform. No need to judge the pose. Just be here to experience it. 2 more breaths. One-legged mountain pose is where we meet. Pull that right knee up. Guide that right foot back. Fill up here, high lunge. Exhale, float those hands down through this vinyasa your way. Take it or leave it. Remember, you can always go right on back to that down dog. All right, guys. We have time to move through that one more time, both right and left. So this time we already know what to expect. So really I encourage you, anchor into the intention of our practice. Try not to anticipate. Try not to perform. Look forward, breath in. Walk, step, or hop. Breath out. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Bend those knees. Arms forward or up. Exhale, sweep the arms. Pop up the left heel, maybe the left knee. One-legged mountain. Inhale, come back to that chair. Exhale to switch. Sweep the arms, pop up the right heel. Maybe we pull that right knee up. Inhale, come back to that chair. Exhale, fold, let it go. Halfway lift, breath in. Lower those hands, hop or step it back. Lower all the way down to the belly. Release the tops of the toes. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, bend the right knee. Stay here. Or inhale, roll over onto the left side. Weight in the left hand. Exhale, maybe you lift. Wild thing. Give it a breath in. Exhale, lower that left hip down. Right hand down, unravel. Inhale, lift, low cobra. Exhale, bend the left knee. Stay here. Or flip it, roll over onto the right side. Weight in the right hand. Maybe we lift. Big exhale, wild thing. Give it a breath in. Lower that right hip down. Left hand down. Unravel. Come back to the belly. Inhale, lift, low cobra, full cobra, up dog, you decide. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts, breath in. Exhale to step it through. We'll rise, crescent high lunge. Inhale, take your time. Exhale, your version of that one-legged. Sweep the arms, left ball the foot forward. Maybe you pull the left knee up. Stay here or explore that dancer's pose. Squeeze the left heel in towards the glute, right arm forward, little bend in that standing right leg. Option to shift forward, option to kick the foot into our hand. Last opportunity on this side to anchor into that intention. No performance, no expectation, just the experience. Be here for it. One more breath. One-legged mountain is where we meet. And then guide that left foot back, high lunge. Give yourself a nice goodbye inhale, fill up. Float those hands down through this vinyasa your way. Take it or leave it. All right, last time through. Let's do it together. Left leg's gonna lift, breath in. Exhale, step it through. We'll rise, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. One-legged, your version. Exhale, sweep those arms. Right ball the foot forward. Maybe we pull the right knee up. Stay here or explore that dancer's pose. Pull that heel in towards the glute, left arm forward. Maybe we shift forward. Maybe we kick the foot into our hand. Find your way. Find that steadiness within your breath. One more cycle of breath. You got this. One-legged mountain is where we meet. Take a breath in. Exhale, guide that foot back. High lunge. Fill up. Exhale, float those hands down. Final vinyasa of our practice. Take it or leave it. Now, once you get into that down dog, let's give ourselves a nice audible breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let it go. And then gently lower those knees down. We'll find a seat on our heels. Now, if this doesn't feel good for the knees, you can always take easy seat. If you have a block, you can always place a block under your seat. Just find a position that feels comfortable, right for you. Those hands are going to land wherever you want them to land, resting somewhere in your lap. Maybe we want to make a connection to ourselves, placing a hand on the heart, hand on the belly. I invite you once again to soften the gaze, or maybe close the eyes altogether. Coming back into the body, coming back to the breath, being witness of the breath, watching how the breath does not need to perform. It simply is. And as we give ourselves this intentional moment of pause, I encourage you to come back to the intention of our practice. Letting go of anticipating what you think might come next. Let go of any need to perform as you rest here, allowing yourself to release the role of teacher and arrive fully to the experience. And if it's something that's resonating with you, I invite you to repeat those words of affirmation here. I release the role I've learned to play and return to the experience of being. I release the role I've learned to play and return to the experience of being. We'll flutter those eyes open if they're not already. Reach the arms back behind. Now you can interlace the fingers or grab a hold of a wrist. We're just going to draw the shoulders down the back. Open. Exhale, guide those hands over towards the left hip. Right ear is going to come down to the right shoulder. Notice the stretch in the left side of the neck. Breathe into that space. Lifting the head, breath in, sweep those hands back. And then switching sides, guide the hands over to the right hip, left ear down to the left shoulder. Notice, feel the stretch in the right side of the neck. Breathe into that space. And then lift the head, sweep the hands back, give it a big breath in. Breathe into the chest, the shoulders. And then go ahead and release that bind. Pop over to one side, sweep those legs out and around in front of you. Paschimottanasana, extend those legs long, all 10 toes pointing up towards the ceiling. Get those sitting bones nice and even. We'll reach the arms up, breath in, exhale to fold. Hands are gonna land where they land. Thighs, shins, ankles, toes. Let that head relax wherever you're at. Lifting the head, breath in, take your time to shift the upper body upright. We'll find a butterfly pose, bottoms of the feet together to touch, grabbing the arches or the ankles. Take that inhale to lift, exhale to fold. Hands can stay, option to crawl them forward. Let the head drop wherever you're at. Lifting the head, shifting that upper body upright. Draw those knees together and then work yourself all the way onto your backs, however you want to get there. Getting ready for a full supine twist once you arrive. So we'll extend that left leg long. Pull the right knee in towards the belly. Give that right knee a big hug, big squeeze. And then on your next exhale, take it across the body over to the left. Sweep that right arm out to the right side. Gaze is going to go wherever you choose. Maybe up, maybe over that right shoulder. Find what feels best today. Slowly unravel on that next breath in, giving that right knee a nice goodbye hug. And then switching sides. Extending that right leg, left knee coming in towards the belly. Pull it close, breath in. Exhale, take it across, over to the right. Sweeping that left arm out to the left side. That gaze is going to go wherever you choose. Slowly unravel. Give that left knee a big squeeze. Right knee is going to come all the way up to meet it. We'll wrap the arms around both shins. Option to draw the forehead to the knees. Big hug. And then go ahead and lower that head down. Happy baby pose. Grabbing for the calves, ankles, feet. You can stay still or you can find that little rock side to side. Then once you are feeling satisfied, go ahead and lower those feet down to the ground, beginning to find your own shape for that Shavasana. Legs, arms landing wherever you want them to land. Letting go here of any meditative or mindful breath as you start to draw the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Allowing the jaw, the chin to soften. Forehead, space between the eyebrows, relaxed. Finding softness in the neck, the shoulders. Gravity taking over in the shoulders as you let go of any grip, any hold you might be carrying. Let the shoulders rest. That wave of relaxation traveling down both arms, into the hands, all 10 fingers. Allowing both arms here to begin to feel heavy, loose, relaxed. Relaxing the upper back, middle back, low back. Finding softness in the tailbone, pelvic floor. Circling that awareness around into the hips, both soft, belly, rib cage, chest, relaxed. Letting go of any need to control the belly. Let it move freely with each breath. Belly, soft. That wave of relaxation now traveling down both legs into the ankles, tops of the feet, bottoms of the feet, all 10 toes. Intentionally allowing both legs now to begin to feel heavy, loose, relaxed. Revel in your stillness for the next moment or two. I'll very slowly begin to wake the body, bringing that awareness first back to the breath. Wiggling fingers and toes, rolling wrists, ankles, reaching the arms up overhead, finding that full body stretch. And then slowly rolling over onto one side for fetal pose, using the bicep as your pillow. Gently draw the knees up to your belly. Pausing here for that moment of gratitude, I encourage you to give yourself an internal thank you for showing up, for dedicating this time for you. Finding so much gratitude and appreciation for your ability to lean into the experience, stepping away from performance. And of course, finding so much gratitude with being gifted this day. We'll gently guide ourselves up to that nice comfortable seat, drawing those hands together in front of the heart. Option to rest them over your heart. An option to lean in, bowing the forehead down. I invite you to notice that beautiful light of yours. Feel that beautiful energy that you just cultivated. And I bow to you guys. Thank you so much for sharing your lights, your beautiful energies, and allowing me to guide you through this practice. From my light to yours, namaste.